I often tell people that I used to be really weird and annoying, as if the tiny 12-year-old version of myself is from another realm. But in reality, it reflects my transition to conformity, to hiding my greatest passions, whether that be politics, musical theatre, or the Muppets Christmas Carol. I went from a girl who would have sung to a wall to someone who wouldn't speak a word unless I was instantly comfortable. When I was 12, I joined my local camogie team, which is an Irish sport which takes too much time to explain. As a rare kind of player, I was starting from scratch. This was unheard of in a team full of girls who had been playing camogie since birth. I tried to make friends, but I was met with judgment. Naively, I couldn't understand. I constantly questioned myself. What is wrong with me? Was it my accent? My undone eyebrows? My non-existent camogie skills? My Protestant education? I didn't know, so I tried to change all of my supposed faults. I practiced every day. I finally found an eyebrow pencil. I made fun of my own education and hid my mixed background in a desperate effort to fit in. Aha, I thought, I finally got the key. They're going to adore me. But nothing changed. I left training every week miserable and in accordance with Irish weather, usually soaked as well. Fast forward 4 years and I found out that the whole team had had a group chat without me. A small and simple thing which tipped the scales, and in a flurry of emotions I quit camogie. It was gorgeously freeing to not have to interact with the girls who made me feel so horrible, that I should have to change myself in order to fit in. I started to develop and own my passion for politics and making a difference. I started volunteering in the Secondary Students' Union of Northern Ireland, joining a working group on shared education, which is a cross-community initiative to bring Protestant and Catholic students together. I started a feminist society. I wrote a report on sexism and sexual harassment in schools. I set up free revision sessions. I got to meet with both role models and also Boris Johnson. I have met the most supportive young activists working to make Northern Ireland a better place to live, whether that's pushing for integrated education or campaigning against homelessness. And slowly but very surely, I have regained my spark. I found the fulfillment I needed and a place to channel my unlimited energy. I've recovered much to the distress of my parents, my love for musical theatre, and singing obnoxiously loud and out of tune. All the quirks that I stayed hidden are what I wear proudly. But even with what sometimes feels like the world's judgy eyes on my shoulders, I remain just as unapologetically opinionated as ever. But even better, I've also learned how to respect the differences of others, to disagree agreeably. A large part of this quality has been learning from my parents at dinner table debates, on topics from a united Ireland to the best genre of music. But FFI has given me the opportunity to practice this crucial skill every day. My internal judgments have been consistently challenged with every new person I meet, whether that is an 84-year-old Rotarian and gardening master or a 23-year-old non-verbal girl with disabilities. FFI has shown me the incredible value of being yourself, and that it is possible to find people who will truly accept you as you are, mistakes and all. FFI has brought me the best group of friends I've ever had, people who I know that I would do anything for. I know, as do most people, what it feels like to be excluded, to feel that I need to change myself to have friends, to put on an act, to both judge and be judged. I don't want anyone to feel restrained by other people's insecurities and opinions. So if I may dance and sing a little crazier than others, don't judge me, join me.